I've been meaning to give you this angle of Berlin. See the tower there? So, what a tournament! What a day! Come and have a look to my experience of the day in the latest Coffee with Guillem. Good morning. It's very early in the morning. It's not 8 o'clock yet, and I'm walking Friedrichstrasse on my way to where BBC 5 Live are doing their breakfast show with Rick Edwards for an hour. I'll be joining him and talking about today's final. I haven't slept a lot, I think you can tell. Lots of conversations last night about what may happen. Football will talk later on, and I'm going to take you with me the rest of the day. Actually, I'm passing by where one of the corners where England fans were last night. I'll show you a couple of videos. I don't want to leave, really. All over there. I better go home. The police over there in front of that van. And the police kept asking for everyone to go home and stop singing. Literally, stop singing. Which eventually the English did. No violence or anything. Just a little bit of a lack of respect.
Move away in all directions. I repeat, stop singing and leave the area now.
Anyway, a lot of very good atmosphere happening between the Spanish and the English so far. A lot of banter as well. Is it all ready? All the stuff, all the gear's there. In a lovely part of Berlin. It's even green. Hello, Mr. Ampelman. Did I tell you the story of Ampelman? Ampelman is one of the few remains of East Germany. That's what they had in their traffic lights, and they wanted to keep the symbol of that, of the day-to-day life. I managed to convince West Germany that it should stay put. Something used in communist Germany now has become very capitalist. You can buy t-shirts, you can buy little toys. There's shops all over, Ampelman shops. Now it is another thing you can buy. If you look around East Berlin, there isn't much left from that area apart from Ampelman. It's time for a coffee, no? Is it here? Now, what's going to happen tonight?
I think it's going to be an open final. Anything can happen, but I think Spain proved to be better in this tournament. They have control, they have a solid defense, and they have a sparkling in the attack. So I think Spain are slightly favorites, but at the same time, England have proved that they don't need much to win. And they've been lucky, and it's that feeling like, when are they gonna eventually bring it home? So I wouldn't be surprised either if...
Oh, not you as well? How about my home? Can football not come to my home?
Well, it came a little bit, not so many years ago, right? Like,
Yeah, we've had...
The England course, the hurricane course is so difficult to explain.
Yeah, it's true. For a while, football came to our home.
Yeah.
You know, 2008, 2012. Look at you, prepared for the video. Well, most of you, not you.
Very hungover.
Now, what happened last night?
Too many mint shots. Yeah.
Oh, the mint
Berliner
shots.
Mint shots.
Oh no.
Yeah,
no.
Berliner
Far
shots.
too many of those.
Right, lads, what's going to happen?
If it's a good game of football, Spain will win. If we can make it a boring game and keep it tight, we've got a chance.
But you cannot be happy about that, can you?
Yeah?
Oh yeah, we have
Just win. We just need to win.
58 years we've waited. 58 years. I don't care.
You haven't.
No.
Yes, I had to get changed. It's another part of the day. And now I'm heading to see somebody who I'm going to help set up some television gear for him to be on CBS. I'll show you in a minute. Oh, hello. No. Lizzie Christiansen and Lizzie, one of my bosses at 5 Live.
Good luck for today.
Good luck to you today. It's getting there, and it's raining. All right. Good luck today. What? All right then.
Come on, mate. Take a picture.
All right. They're not killing me. They're good people.
Take it in. Safe.
Good lads. Lots of them there. Taking over the bridge with the banners. Police. Stopping them singing.
And the crowd that's singing. And the crowd that's singing. And the crowd that's singing. And the crowd that's singing.
Wait. So Rafa, two nations you know very, very well. What are their strengths and weaknesses?
We are talking about a team like Spain that they used to play 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3 when they are attacking. The main thing that they have wingers with pace, with ability, and the midfielders, they keep the balance of the team and they are capable to get into the box with Fabian or Olmo now because Pedri was injured. So it's a team that has balance, fullbacks, they overlap, they go inside to support. And normally they have the control of the game, more than the possession like in the past. Spain was having a lot of possession. Now they have the control of the game and they keep moving the ball, go to the wide areas, create the 1v1 situations in the wide areas or penetrating passes. Or we have seen Lamine Yamal scoring the goal, they go inside and they can score. So it's a very balanced team with very good players, and the understanding between them and the manager has been for years because it's the experience to be together. So he knows the team, he knows the players and what they can do. On the other hand, we have England, a team that has not been playing well, but it's getting better. They have the belief that they can be even better in the final against Spain. They have players like Foden that is playing much better now, Bellingham that everybody's expecting that he can make a difference. Harry Kane that was not scoring goals, but still the hope of every English fan. And what they have is a team that is physically is quite strong, but they are not in the best moment. They have the belief that maybe Walker can stop Nico Williams, and then now they need to manage the situation with Jamal in the other side, see how they go. But it's a final, anyone can win, everything can happen. That is the key when we talk about football and final. Football, everything can happen. It's not basketball, they score 100 points and then you can, if you are better normally, you will win. In football, you can be playing really bad and still you can win 1-0, a corner or a counter-attack or whatever. So England has the hope, they believe that they have enough quality in the squad to make the difference, but at the same time, they have a lot of respect for Spain, and it's normal because Spain has been the best team in the tournament. So I think that they are just expecting to see the talent of their players and see if they can make the difference during 90 minutes or 120 minutes.
You live in England, you're Spanish. Let's get away from football for a bit. What do you think it will mean to both Spain and England to actually win tonight?
Massive. I was in the plane coming from Liverpool with the English fans and they are overexcited, massive. And this morning I was having breakfast with some Spanish fans and they are very happy, but Spain has won. So Spain is just, oh, we are good and then we can do it again. But England, they haven't won for years, so they are desperate to do it. They are a little bit worried about Spain. They think that Spain is better, but at the same time, they have the belief that we are English, we are really good, we have good players, and we can beat them. So, but for both countries will be massive, but I think even more for England than for Spain.
You will be analysing the game because you have to for UEFA, but where will the emotions be?
Yeah, we have to be. We are technical observers, so we have to analyze the game with the brain, but at the same time you have the heart. But I have a big issue here because obviously I'm from Spain, but my family is in England, we live in England, and my daughter has been growing up in England, so I cannot say publicly what I think, because then my daughters or my brother or my sister in Spain, anyone can say, oh, listen, you said that. So it's better for me to be professional, stay calm, see what happens, and at the end try to, the main thing, to enjoy a good game, and hopefully the best team will win, and it will be easy for me.
It's a win-win for you then.
Yeah, like that.
Tell you what, I don't think I needed the jacket, but you never know. It's important to eat whenever you can. I think it's important to eat better than this. Tuna, porridge, some sandwich or something in it. Always got egg, I think. Smoothie and water. And that's it for the day. Vamos. Rehearsing for later. It's not even 5 o'clock, there's still 4 hours to go. But it's a good idea to, number one, eat when you can. Number two, get to the stadium as soon as you can.
Lo que yo esté viendo en directo el campo de hoy, ¿eh?
Te enseño el campo, espera que te lo enseño otra vez. Ahí va, este es el campo.
Qué guay.
Pero bueno, ¿quién va a ganar, Rafa?
Va a ganar España
¿Por cuánto?
por 3-1.
3-1.
Sí.
Bueno. ¡Vamos, España!
Venga. España.
1 hour before the game. Everybody in the zone. Ash Chapman. Big day. It feels like it's the game of our times with the two best leagues, with players that know each other, have known for a long while, and fought for titles, collective and club titles. Some have won it in both camps. Marcelo, Carvajal, Nacho, Bellingham. There's a lot of respect. There's been so much influence, cultural influence from Spain to England, and vice versa, because we take it the high tempo, the physicality, how you build a club, how you build a league. Massive, massive.
And the crowd that's singing.
The way that they run this tournament as well, playing the kind of football that they did, in some ways is a triumph for the sport as much as it is for Spain.
In a way, if England had won, perhaps that would have become fashionable. Do the minimum, but then wait for your moment. Or what Spain has put in practice is the ability to dominate, to be brave, to be courageous, to play in the forefront, to play young players if necessary. The age doesn't matter. And to keep at it. But this is also the success of Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal and so many families of immigrants that dream of giving their kids the biggest opportunity they can by living in Spain, by leaving everything behind and moving into Spain, as Lamine's family and Nico's family have done. This is the success as well of a group of people that are normal. They're normal. They don't want to be the superstars that then go into marketing campaigns for kit manufacturers. They don't care about that. The manager, he doesn't want to be the story. We keep asking him in every press conference, what is it that you've done? And he's like, it's not about me, it's about the players. And if England have studied the previous 6 tournaments to actually find out a way to win, which is copy the France way, well, maybe now there is the opportunity for other teams to do what Spain have done. But to do that, you have to have players that are flexible, versatile, intelligent on the pitch. And that is the consequence of a culture. So this is as well the victory of a Spanish football culture that creates players that understand what happens. Did you see Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams? They played the whole tournament in wide positions. They couldn't beat the defenders. What did they do? They come inside to create superiority and allow the fullbacks to go forward. Sometimes they join forces, both of them, both wingers, the right wing and the left winger, in a wing to see if they can beat the defenders. They couldn't. Back inside. That is what's given Spain the ability to actually beat any team in the tournament. We beat everybody.
That might be the greatest answer I think we've ever heard on our network.
I came here to win. We came here to win. Like I said, there's experiences that we can take going into the next one. So I suppose you could say that's kind of some solace. But yeah, it's really difficult to see those moments as important as they were had we won the trophy. So yeah, it's really tough. It's one of those where you probably need a bit more time to digest it and analyse it, and you know, we'll do that as a team individually, look over how it went and bounce back, because you know, like I said, it's a young team with a lot of potential, and I know people will be frustrated that we haven't delivered yet, but I definitely feel it's coming.
Like you say, Chappers, it was the fine margins tonight.
From the outside, I hear all of you, and I sense what's happening, because it happened in other tournaments. You're going to look for 1, 2, 3 reasons, 1, 2, 3 names to explain all this. But out of everything we said, what Matthew said earlier is the one that resonates the closest to what's happening in Spain, if you want that as a reference, is the culture. Do you want a team to play without shackles on? Do you want them to be brave? Do you want to approach the game dominating it, being offensive? Then you have to change leadership perhaps, or certainly from the federation it has to come a different kind of thing. You can ask Gareth Southgate, can you do more of what has taken Spain to win? He may be able to do it.
I haven't even thought what to say. I just press play because I have given everything. Speaking to 5 Live and then to CBS. Obviously 5 Live there was a lot about England. There's a big difference between both sides. So England have to decide how to improve the football culture, how to get the players to do things better, how to react better to things. And England's a big nation of football. I think they should keep the ball for longer, dominate games, dictate what the game is about. They have the personalities, they have the quality. Yes, they got here in one way of understanding the game, and yes, Gareth Southgate has changed everything. So the challenge is, how can we make the teams more like Spain? I know that there is no holding midfielders in England, and I know that the midfielders of England seem to lack that flexibility, or maybe they're not allowed, one or the other, and that will have to be debated. But Spain have done very well. So many things that we can tell about what Spain have done. I'm really tired now after pouring all the emotions. The first goal, I almost threw all the gear that was in front of me at 5 Live. Mark Chapman had to put it all together. My voice went. Second one was like without making noise. And then at the end, we won it, and now it's time to rest. But guess what? Coffee with Guillem will continue. That's the good news. We've got a sponsor, and I'll tell you more about it in due course. But first, not a coffee, a little break. It's been absolutely wonderful. I've enjoyed everything we've done. I've got a fantastic team. And yeah, I can't wait to do more of this. For now, see you later. Bye-bye.
I'm gonna fight them all. A 7-nation army.